welcome back, Police Simulator Patrol Officers fans. I'm Simulator Dirk, and I will be pressing any key to continue. Welcome back, officer. I will be continuing my career. Brighton Police are ready and waiting to take your call. A highly skilled team of crack officers waiting for you to call 911 with your urgent emergencies. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go! Lights and sirens on.
Okay, what's going on? Can you hear me? Okay, what's going on?
I have some pain.
Can you hear me?
I have some pain.
Okay, great.
I think
We need to get you to the ambulance anyway. We need to get you to the ambulance anyway. Can you walk on your own? Examination. Can you walk on your own?
Yes, I can do that. I'll go to the ambulance. I can do that. I'll go to the ambulance.
Alrighty, here we are. This is Police Simulator Patrol Officers. We have a new lock. It is a compact police vehicle. I did have to purchase it. It cost me a couple of bucks. This is Brighton Police Force's smallest patrol car. The compact police vehicle is unlocked at 0 duty stars and can be used on foot patrols with some restrictions. So that's cool. Looking forward to driving that. Let's press any input to continue, shall we, Emma? Alright. So let's get back into it. And it's been some time in game time since I've actually played. So we have a new car. And apparently, too, we have a new police garage, which we can hopefully explore now. And also, one thing that I haven't really done a lot of yet is stacking charges that is also now available to us as well. So let's see how we go on this patrol. And let's see if we can get into the garage. Okay, so I haven't watched any videos or anything like that. So we're on duty.
We have a traffic stop that requires taking care of.
Yeah,
I'm afraid I can't make it in time.
Alright, well, so we'll disable call-outs. So I go onto the big bad streets. So we've received reports about speeding drivers.
We've received complaints about speeding drivers, officer. Perhaps you can pay special attention to that.
Copy that.
Copy that.
Alright, here is our patrol car. Apparently there have also been improvements to the patrol cars. Her ponytail is doing some weird stuff. Oh, how is it? Is the door burning up? So there are areas apparently where you can patrol, for instance the parks, where you can actually patrol in this vehicle. Yep, let's... Alright, so let's have a look at this vehicle. It's Thursday, but my issue is... Hey, I did greet you back. So in game time it is November 2022. So that has expired. And put the taser away. Oh no, it hasn't. That's 23. That's all good. Alright, so that's all good, but you're parked on a curb and you can't do that. So let's interact with the vehicle. One parking ticket for you. Position and alignment on sidewalk. We've got an accident up here. We've got people down. Oh, we've got multiple people down. Get out of the car. Alright, what we got here? We got multiple people down. Radio, traffic accident, multiple victims, ambulance required.
Person requesting an ambulance.
Alright, so we've got 1, 2 vehicles there. Ambulance en route. We'll get our camera out while we're waiting. Get some initial shots of the scene. Okay, ambulance will be here soon, people. Alright, let's talk to this lady. Hello. What happened?
Can you describe what you saw?
I was driving normally.
Okie dokie, because you have been involved in a crash, I will need to see your ID and proof of insurance,
Show me
please.
your license and vehicle registration.
Yes, officer. There you go.
Just based on the animation, I'm guessing drunk. That's valid. Everyone is still 6'4". That's valid. And that's valid. Thank you muchly. Okay, because you have been involved in a crash, we'll need you to undergo a drug and alcohol test without delay.
I'm just taking a sample to see if you've been drinking and driving.
What was a .41? 146. Yeah, that's pretty sozzled. And the drug test.
I'll take a sample to check if you've taken drugs before driving.
Okay, that's okay. Okay, we'll be checking you on the police computer. No, put the taser away. No, not that. Not that. Okay, everything's valid for that. She will be going for driving under the influence. I'll be back with you shortly. So the ambulance is there. Hello. What happened?
Tell me what you saw.
That driver seems drunk, officer. You should look into it.
Don't worry, I'll be looking into it. Because you have been involved in a
Show
crash.
me your license and car insurance, please.
Okay, officer. There you go.
Okay, that's valid. And that's valid. Thank you. Because you have been involved in a crash, we'll need you to undergo drug and alcohol test without delay.
Please cooperate peacefully while I take a sample to check if you're drunk.
And you're good. And the drug test.
I just need to collect a sample to see if you're under the influence of any illegal substances.
And you're good there. Alright, I'll be back in a moment. I should check you on the police computer. Put your gun away. Police computer. No warrants and all valid. Oh, old mates. Someone's got a conviction for DUI alcohol. Alright, I'll be back with you shortly. Have we got any other witnesses? That person seems to be hanging around, so...
How you doing, officer? Somebody stop him!
Oh, that's the stolen wallet guy.
Help! Please! A thief just stole my wallet!
The thief's long gone, man. Alright. Okay, this may be another witness here. Let's say hello, sir. Did you say anything?
Let me know what you saw.
That vehicle crossed a straight line. It's dangerous, officer.
Okay, that's fine. You're all good. Thanks for the information. I'll see you later.
Alright, you're free to go. Enjoy your day.
Okay, we've interviewed all the witnesses. We'll take some more images of the scene. Which are going away. That vehicle's got a broken windshield. Yeah, we know. It's been involved in an accident, or a crash, so we're aware of that. The ambulance doesn't seem to have done anything yet. So, as usual, we can't, apart from, okay, that person's drunk or whatever, we can't actually determine who was at fault. So she's run up his backside and hit the pedestrians at the same time. So she's had obviously the most damage. Alright, well, okay, here is a copy of your accident report.
This is your accident report.
Well documented and exhaustive report. Thank you, officer.
Alright, you're free to go.
We're done. You can leave now. Have a good day.
Okay.
It's fine. Have a nice day.
So he's just going to stand there. Alright, so we'll deal with old mate here. Hello, here is a copy of your accident report.
Here's your accident report.
A well-documented and exhaustive report. Thank you, officer.
And unfortunately, you're under arrest for driving under the influence of alcohol.
You're being arrested for DUI.
No, don't. Please, officer.
Alright, because... hang on, liability reason. What's that? Oh, that's to stack charges. Well, we can't stack any charges yet. Okay, because you have been arrested, you will now be searched.
I will proceed with the search. Please cooperate.
No items found. Okay, I will also be inspecting your vehicle. Can we put her in... no, we probably can't. Okay, so we'll also inspect the vehicle. Oh, we found a switchblade. Rightio, so now we can stack charges, but I want to keep going and... two switchblades. And a handgun. Hello. Marijuana, but you are allowed to have some marijuana for personal use in the city. No. I need the back door. And some coins. Alright, so she's going for 2 knives and a gun as well. Alright, after searching your vehicle, we found some illegal weapons. Oh, hang on. Has she got a permit? That's a question. I think she's got a permit, but she hasn't got a permit for a switchblade.
You've committed a violation by carrying a switchblade with you.
No, don't. Please, officer.
Alright, now... oh, yep, she's got a gun permit, so that's alright. Alright. Okay, you'll be now taken back to the police station, and you'll be charged.
I need backup to take a subject into custody.
Understood. The closest available unit will be dispatched to your location.
Alright, we'll get the tow truck out. Tow truck required, radio.
I have a vehicle here that needs towing. I need a wrecker at my current location, please.
Sure, it'll be with you shortly.
Alright, let's make one of these. No, not that one. Police hand gestures. Use U-turn gesture at you. It's not a one-way street. Right, we'll tell him to... Okay, well he'll stay there. Alright. Okay, where is... Well, there's the tow truck. So, I've lost, while we're waiting for this... Yep, that's good. Pedestrian. I did not mark an incorrect point of interest. I tried to wave at the pedestrian. Parking. Oh, mate. Alright. I'm gonna try. Let's... Now, it doesn't seem like I can interact with her anymore, because she has been arrested. So what I might do, I might just move my... Can I move my zoom mobile? Because everything just seems to be stuck. So I've called the tow truck. Call the tow truck for this guy.
I have a vehicle here that needs towing. I need a wrecker at my current location, please.
Sure, it will be with you shortly.
Alright, let's see if I can... Can I get into the zoom? Why can't I get in? Oh, hang on. Yes, I can. See if we can get some of this traffic moving. So the ambulance is right there. The tow truck's right there. I wasn't sure if I was going to pick up the right vehicle for a moment there. We might do, see if this will work. Cancel the ambulance request and see if we can it's not letting me do that. Somebody's coming. I can hear a siren. Hopefully that's my backup to take her to jail. Because we did call an ambulance. An ambulance is right there. Mind you, there have been some updates since I've last played, so and sometimes things break. Can we even interact with her anymore? Doesn't look like we can. Voice, hand gestures.
Wait here. Move along.
Move along, people. Nothing to see here. So that's rather frustrating. The ambulance is right there. They haven't come over. Her ponytail's doing my head in. So I can't interact with her anymore. So what I might do, I might get in my zoom. Yeah, because everything's glitched out. Can I reset? Reset player. Okay, we'll accept that and we'll try again. So nothing has seemingly happened. Oh, hang on, the tow truck's moving. That's a good start. Let's just go park on the footpath. Oh, we can. We're in a little zoom. What are you waiting for?
Wait here. Move.
Oh, someone's got an expired license plate. So we'll try get out a little police sign.
Hey, pull over your vehicle. I want to talk to you.
Yeah, they're looking for a parking spot. Okay, good for you. Okay, what am I going to do? This is just going to go into a loop, I think. See if us moving away now, of course, I can only simulate things so much when so I've got some points at least. What we might do now, we've got those points. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. I was hoping to restart the shift, but that's not going to be possible, I think. Okay, I think we're just going to have to role play that that's all been cleaned up. Because otherwise we're just going to be sitting here all day. Let's have a look. Okay, so we got DUI for alcohol. Okay, found illegal items. So it doesn't tell me what those illegal items actually are. So as far as I'm concerned, we're all good there. Oh, I hate how that just pops up out of nowhere. How it says you've left your assigned area. Oh, there as well. Where can I go then? If they're going to do that, you should be able to see it from a distance. Yeah, I have seen photos of these sort of vehicles in places like New York City where it's very congested. Yep, he did too. Hello driver, I'm detaining you because I saw you running a red light.
I stopped you because you blew through a red light.
You're right, officer. I'm sorry.
Alright, need you to step out of the vehicle, please.
Please exit the vehicle and step to the sidewalk.
Alright, that's valid. Hey. Alright, stop right there. Okay, I need to see some ID and proof of insurance, please.
Please show me your license and vehicle registration.
Yes, officer. There you go.
Okay, license is valid. Oh, that insurance is valid, that's fine. Thank you. We'll look you up on the police computer. All valid. Prize for cocaine possession and some traffic offences. Not wanted. Okay, because you have been driving a motor vehicle, will require you to undergo drug and alcohol testing without delay.
I'm just taking a sample to see if you've been drinking and driving.
Alright, she's had some, but she's not over the limit of 0.08. And the drug test.
I'll take a sample to check if you've taken drugs before driving.
Alright, that's fine. Okay, today I'll be issuing you a violation only for your manner of driving, ignoring a red light.
I will now fine you between $120 and $250 for driving through a red light.
Why does it cost so much?
I'm not sure. But you're free to go.
All clear. You're free to go. Stay safe and have a great day.
That's such a cop thing to say. All clear. That guy run a red light in front of me? Yes, he did. Hello driver, you've been detained because I saw you running a red light.
The reason I stopped you is because you blew through a red light.
No way. It was still green.
Yeah, I think it might have been green, you know. Alright, you're free to go.
You're good to go. Bye.
Oh, must have been green then. It looked red to me. So you can go through little alleys like that when you're a small little beep beep car. Oh, until that thing comes up. I hate that. Oh, smoky car alert. Well, go and wheel that guy over.
Officer?
Hello. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Hello. I'll get you to step out of the vehicle, please. Detaining you have having a smoking tailpipe.
I have to detain you for driving with a smoking exhaust.
All right. I'm guilty.
Alright, just step out of the vehicle for me, please.
Please step out of the vehicle and walk to the sidewalk.
And that does one thing, that kills the smoke straight away. Alright. Just need to see your license and ID, please.
Show me your ID and car insurance, please.
Sure, officer. Here you go.
Okay, that's fine. Oh no, that's expired. Yeah, that's expired. It's November 2022. Alright. Thank you. Okay, because you have been the driver of a motor vehicle, require you to go on a drug and alcohol test without delay.
Kindly cooperate as I collect a sample to see if you're drunk.
Nope, that's good.
I'll just need to take a sample to determine if you're under the influence of any illicit substances.
And okay, that's cool. Alright, what will be happening today, you'll be receiving a violation for your car because of the smoking tailpipe.
I have to fine you for driving with a smoking tailpipe. It will cost you between $300 and $400.
Really? That's so much money.
And you'll also be receiving a violation for no valid insurance.
You're being charged for not carrying valid insurance.
So much money for such a little infraction.
Alright, you
All right,
are now
can
free to
now.
go.
Drive safe.
Nice to see you, officer.
Alright, where's the accident? Hey. Ah, there's the accident, rightio. Alright, let's get in our little zoom. Let's see if this one works any better than the last one. Ambulance required, radio. We have 3 victims down motor vehicle
I
accident.
need an ambulance.
Alright, while the ambulance is coming, we'll take some photos. Okay, the ambulance is here. We'll be getting you treated all in a second. What is that on the front? Oh, it's just the way that it's bent up.
Can you hear me?
I'm still in shock. I'm all
More shocked than hurt. Can you make it to the ambulance on your own? We need to take a closer look.
okay, Doc. I can manage.
Alright, so we've got 2 vehicles that'll be need towing, 3 people to hospital. Alrighty. What happened?
Let me hear what you saw.
I'm not used to this car yet. Sorry, officer.
Alright, need you to undergo. I need you to show me ID and proof of insurance, please. Getting it off.
ID, and if available, proof of insurance, please.
Here you go, officer.
Okay, that's valid. And that's valid, thank you. Need you to undergo a drug and alcohol test without delay.
Okay, let's just check if you're under the influence of alcohol.
And you're over 0.09, so you're over, so you'd be low rage because 0.08. Alright. Just a drug test.
I just need to collect a sample to see if you're under the influence of any illegal substances.
Oh, and meth. Alrighty, this is going to be fun, so we can stack these charges. Alright. Stay here, I'll be back in a moment. Just need to talk to the other driver. Hello. What did you see? What happened?
Can you tell me what you saw?
What have we got here? I think that person is drunk. No one sober would drive like that.
Okay, I need you to see ID and proof of insurance, please.
Let me see your ID, and if available, this vehicle's insurance, please.
Sure, officer. Here you go.
I think I can walk.
Okay, your ID has expired. And your insurance has... No, your insurance is okay, but your license has definitely expired. We'll need you to undergo a drug and alcohol test without delay.
Kindly cooperate as I collect a sample to see if you're drunk.
She's had a little bit, but she's not over. And the drug test.
Please allow me to collect a sample to see if you're under the influence of any drugs.
And she's fine there. Alright. I'll give you a copy of your accident report, because I've already taken
Here's
the
your
photos.
accident report.
Thank you so much, officer.
Now, your driver's license has expired, so you will be receiving a ticket for that.
You're being charged and ticketed for between $75 and $100 for using an expired ID.
So much money for such a little infraction.
But apart from that, you are free to go.
All right, you can go now. Drive safe.
Alright. Here is a copy of your accident
Here's
report.
your accident report.
Seems okay. Thank you, officer.
Okay, we have some problems though.
I'll try.
You're being placed under arrest for DUI alcohol.
The reason why you're under arrest is because you were drinking and driving. Please cooperate.
Oh, please don't do that.
Alright, that's that. Hang on, where are you going? To the sidewalk, alright. Cool. Alright, now you will also be arrested for DUI amphetamine.
The reason why you're under arrest is because you were driving under the influence of narcotics.
Please, officer.
Alright, because you have been arrested, you and your vehicle will be searched.
Please cooperate for a search procedure.
Glasses, coins, snacks, and satin gloves. Okay, that's nothing illegal about that. Alright.
Please proceed with me to the police car.
Alright, stay there. We'll now be searching your vehicle. Oh, he's gonna go back there, rightio. Human teeth, okay, it's a bit odd. Deer raisins and some candy, okay. I've already done that. Oh, I found a handgun. Now we'll have to check to see if he's got a permit for that. Some plastic, a notebook, and a city guide. Rightio. Alright, hang on a minute. Wrong one. No, he does not have a gun permit. Alright.
Hello, officer.
Where did he go? Alright, you're also being arrested for having an illegal gun. Carrying a gun without a permit.
I have to arrest you for carrying a weapon without a valid permit. Please cooperate and step to the sidewalk.
What?
Alright, let's go. Alright. Arrest transport required, radio.
I need some backup here to take a suspect into custody.
Copy that. The nearest available unit will be sent to your current location.
Turn, turn, pivot, turn, swishy, swishy ponytail. So we'll see if this one actually works, because we didn't get the other one to work 100% because the police transport never arrived. Shit, hang, where'd he go now? Now he's gone back over there. And now he's walking over here. We'll get these vehicles towed. Tow truck required, ×2 radio.
I have a car here that needs towing. Please send a tow truck to my current location.
Tow truck will be at your location as soon as possible.
Thank you, radio. Did the ambulance treat everybody? I think they did. Alright, we'll get that car towed as well. Thank
I
you.
have a car here that needs towing. Please send a tow truck to my current location.
A wrecker has already been dispatched to your location.
Thank you, radio. Hello. Nah, you're good. I was just trying to say hi. Thank you. Oh, now it says greet back. Not me. Oh, it hasn't processed it yet because it's not quite finished. Alright, we'll try and get that other vehicle towed. That'll clear things up. No, tow truck is coming. We'll move my vehicle. That'll at least get somebody out of the way. Alright, let's cancel. Let's see if we can cancel the backup call.
Please cancel the arrest. I repeat, cancel the arrest. It's no longer required.
Copy that. I'll call the backup back to the station.
I need backup to take a subject into custody.
Understood. The closest available unit will be dispatched to your location.
So that's a glitch. I think that's a glitch more than anything. Oh, here comes the
I'll soon be at your location. I just parked nearby.
Roger that.
Hey, partner. I'll take care of the suspect.
Thank you.
Don't resist and get into the police van.
No choice.
So we'll
I have a vehicle here that needs towing. I need a wrecker at my current location, please.
Sure, it'll be with you shortly.
Alright, that accident scene will get cleared in a moment, hopefully, once we zoom out of here. Well, we didn't lose any credits, so we must have done everything. Hey, oh, there's a smoky vehicle. Hello, driver. I have pulled you over because of your vehicle. It is smoking.
I have to detain you for driving with a smoking exhaust.
That
I
was
thought it was fixed.
I can assure you it's not. Step out of the vehicle, please.
Please step out of the vehicle and walk to the sidewalk.
All right. ID and proof of insurance, please.
I need to see your ID and proof of insurance, please.
Sure, officer. Here you go.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. No insurance. Okay, because you have been a driver of a motor vehicle, you need to undergo a drug and alcohol test without delay.
Kindly cooperate as I collect a sample to see if you're drunk.
No, he's had a tiny amount. And a drug test.
Please allow me to collect a sample to see if you're under the influence of any drugs.
No, that's cool. No warrants. So registration has expired, insurance has expired. Yep. Okay, today you'll be receiving some tickets. First of all, you'll be receiving one for having an expired no valid insurance.
I have to fine you for not having valid insurance.
Really? That is so much money.
Alright. Now the next one is... there was no insurance. Your license plate has also expired. So you'll be receiving a ticket for that one.
You're being charged and ticketed for between $50 and $250 for driving a car with an expired license plate.
Really? That is so much money.
And the last one is for the smoking tailpipe.
You're being charged and ticketed for between $300 and $400 for driving with a smoking tailpipe.
So much money for such a small infraction.
Well, it's not a small infraction. You're now free to go.
All right, you can go now. Drive safe.
So I could have also got him towed. Really?
My apologies for the accident. Our police department and the insurance will handle everything.
Fortunately, no one was hurt.
I need to see
Show me
your
your
ID.
license and car insurance, please.
Okay, officer. There you go.
Okay, here is your accident report. Please file your case at the nearest precinct. The entire process will be handled by Brighton Police Department.
This report is basically blank.
Alright, you're free to go. Although, there's nothing else I can do.
We're finished here. You're free to go. Have a nice day and take care.
I really would have wanted to breath test her, because look at her. She looks like she was, very, very drunk. Hello, I know I've only got a very small police vehicle, but you didn't see me. Now this is... Now I... Whoops. Okay, you know what? I am... You're free to go.
Please show me your ID and vehicle insurance.
Here you go, officer.
Because this is the thing, someone can crash into you, and you can't even breath test them.
This is your accident report. Please attend the nearest precinct to deposit your file. Brighton Police Department will take care of everything.
There's almost nothing written here.
Right.
You're good to go. Drive safe and have a nice day.
So she ran into me, unsafe lane change, can't even do anything about it. Look at my zoom. Oh, look at my zoom. Ah, one of those random.
Hi, officer.
Hey.
Hi there.
Oh, we're gonna need an ambulance here. Ambulance required, radio.
I have an injured person requesting an ambulance.
So is this the one that hit me? There's the ambulance.
Your shift is over, officer.
Alright. Interact with you. Oh, this is my accident.
I'd like to see your driver's license and car insurance, please.
Yes, officer. There you go.
All right, here's your accident report. Please drop off your file at the nearest police station. Brighton Police Department will deal with the rest of the process.
Are you kidding me? There's almost nothing written here.
Alright, you're free to go.
All right, you can go now. Drive safe.
Alright, what happened?
Tell me what you saw.
I was driving quietly in my lane.
ID and proof of
Show
insurance,
me your
please.
license and car insurance, please.
Okay, officer. There you go.
So I don't like how you can't breath test or anything, do anything to the people that hit you or you hit them. Okay, that's fine. Will require you to undergo a drug and alcohol test to prevent delay as a driver of a motor vehicle.
Please cooperate peacefully while I take a sample to check if you're drunk.
Oh, you are just under.
I just need to collect a sample to see if you're under the influence of any illegal substances.
And, oh, she's so far so lucky. Okay, here is a copy of your accident report.
Okay, here's your accident report.
This report is basically blank.
And you're free to go.
We're finished here. You're free to go. Have a
All
nice
right.
day and take care.
What have we got here? Can you hear me?
It hurts. But I don't think I'm badly injured.
That's good. You should see a doctor anyway.
Hey, officer.
Alright, I need to get back.
This accident is your fault, officer. Come back to the precinct. We'll send a unit to oversee the accident.
Now I disagree with that. I got sideswiped. I'm just going to zoom across. Oh, there's the garage. Can we enter? No, that's to enter the car. So we saw the garage.
As a patrol officer, your duty never really ends.
I reached my destination. Alright, here we go. So overall, for what worked, we did pretty good. We didn't do any call-outs. We were busy enough. But overall, I think we did alright. And we'll do something next time. I've been Simuladeck. You've been wonderful. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.
Okay, what's going on? Can you hear me? Okay, what's going on?
I have some pain.
Can you hear me?
I have some pain.
Okay, great.
I think I
We
was
need to get you to the ambulance anyway. We need to get you to the ambulance anyway. Can you walk on your own? Can you walk on your own?
Yes, I can do that. I'll go to the ambulance. I can do that. I'll go to the ambulance.